Chat, hello, welcome. Sorry, I promise I'm not late. I was looking at the YouTube studio instead of OBS, and there's obviously a delay. So yeah, that's why there was like a little bit of a delay there. Plinko VT is streaming. No. Glorp all the way. Also, MLG Kid, hello. Pokezel, hello, welcome. I should probably pull up chat just so I can see things. Also, chat, let me turn on some music for you guys here. Let me know how audio is. Avi, hello, welcome. Welcome. It might be quiet because this one's it's got a little quiet at the beginning, but it'll pick up, don't worry. But I can turn it up if you guys need me to. So yeah, hey, dev stream in a fat minute, where we're actually doing dev things. So, I've been obviously watching a couple people play Project Nova, and I've taken some feedback. I've been, going through the documents, trying to make some quality of life things. And I'll get to that. I've been paying off my house in Animal Crossing. I have still never played an Animal Crossing game. It's one of my fears for Pokopia. Although apparently it's more like, Viva Pinata. But anyways, so, one thing is the Pokevolve. I can say successfully that I have created the Pokevolve. So you can now just heal whenever without having to do the deposit and all that other good stuff. It wasn't too bad because I already knew how to do Pocket PC and Pokevolve was much easier to do. The other thing that was recommended to me today, which I just now implemented, is you guys not see a little statue here. This will now tell the level caps of all the gym leaders for the game. So that way, people that start the game can look at this if they want to. I've got two NPCs I have two NPCs that talk about it. There's this lady who I've added in the Pokemon Center, and this chick up here in the top. So we're not dealing with any of that stuff today. But what we are going to do is we are going to head over to Fuchsia City, and this was originally blocked off. It's now opened, but I have added a little underground area here. So we'll go down this way, and yeah, this is what we're working with. I think we'll probably put this like right here. I don't know exactly where it's going to be just yet. Actually, this way is kind of more fitting to where it's at. So yeah, I want to kind of create like an underground area here. One thing I do want to try to do is actually make an underground tournament of sorts. Also, this looks a little jank. Don't worry, it's all blocked off to where you can't see it. But an underground tournament of sorts. And the tournament itself should be really interesting. Also, what does this look like? Okay, so that looks better. So if we move this over, move this, we can put this here, and we can take... Oh, this isn't on the sand. That's the problem. That's why I didn't do this. Also, there's no back ends for it. It's just straight. Oh, you know what? Actually, that looks silly. This looks silly. Is the underground going to be like it was in Brilliant Diamond, BDSP? No, this is a separate area, not related to that. It will have... The idea behind it is it's going to have the move relearners, like some more move relearners that are permanent, as opposed to the one-time use areas, because I do want some of the moves that are one-time use, but some of them I don't want one-time use. Do you plan to add in the minigames from like stuff like Pokemon Jump? No, none of that stuff. I gotta figure out how to make this look good though, chat. And I ain't vibing with it just yet. What about this? What does this look? It looks kind of silly, honestly. But I wanted something here. We're gonna catch mons in the underground? No, I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna have mons in this underground area, and the reason why is there's already so many mons that you can catch. Like, even in the current version, there's only like, I think, one mon from the entire dex that you can't get, which is Duskull. So, if I do add, I don't think so, because this is more like supposed to be like a hub area. So I don't think I would do that. Personally. But I do need to make this area look better and clean it up. And our first step is this little area, this corner. I could get rid of these dark red rocks, but I really like the way they look. Really hate Saren? No. I don't. No. I don't put words in my mouth. Wait, what does this look like? That looks stupid too. We gotta figure out what we're wanting to do with this tile, chat. Safari Zone's already added. Did I add a new voice filter? No. Also, Carrie, hello, welcome. Safari Zone's added. It's in Paradise Park, and it's massive. So, this is just one of the areas. Hello, goodbye, good night. I came to give a like. Everybody should like the stream. Chat, why can I make this look good? It's like just missing something. Maybe like... Maybe this is the answer? This a wall, this a wall, wall. Rocks. The problem with the rock... I mean, I could expand the tile set, I suppose. I just don't like how jagged these are. And these aren't, like, actually editable. Because it's all in one, like, section. So even creating a new tile set wouldn't really work here. Or a new tile itself. Chat, where does anyone know where this tile set's actually used from? Is it like Mount Ember? Well, any dark red? Does not appear to be. It's missing Plank. No, it's not. Chat, where's another... Her as the final boss are going silver. You should be the final boss for this game. I am in this game. I am not the final boss. I have a different plan for the final boss. I am in the game though. In one space. I think the sauna with the healer, I think use it. Where is the sauna with the healer? Kendall Road? No. Ember Spa. Chaz, are these dark tiles not used? Is there a route path which is the same as the spa here? You know what's funny, chat? I haven't messed with this cave at all, but if you went in here, you couldn't leave. It might just be unused? Maybe so. It wouldn't be this first time they've done something like that. Chat, I like the dark tiles, but I just... Maybe... Nah, I need to put regular tiles here. It just looks so much uglier. And I believe... You can leave it there. I use the location to heal while I grind levels and playing. Can you? I wonder if I moved that warp tile was off though. The warp got deleted. I probably moved it one time and I just don't remember putting it back. If I'd have to take a guess. Okay. There's a little discrepancy here. Nothing a little me can't fix. There we go. Okay. And I need... All these tiles look the same. That's good on that end. Oh, I need to fix this, though. We'll do that. And we'll do this. Chat, it stinks, but it had to be done. Had to be done. No, that is what I wanted. And we can take this for these little areas. Here. And that is a sand. Alright. Looks better for sure. It does look better. Alright, so I need an NPC out in front of here because this area is going to be the tournament. We'll put you in here. Actually, chat, does anyone know if this Sprite has a walking animation? I guess I can look. Oops. 69. Graphics, overworld, sprites. 69. Does not have a walk animation. Well, that's annoying. For another reason. It's okay, I can make this still work. Great others. Will we get some like secret S's? Or joint avenue? No. No, secret bases I probably could program. Joint avenue, I don't know how joint avenue would actually even work with this. I am restricted by effectively the Gen 3 games. Like I said, secret bases I probably could figure out a way to add them in. Because secret power's in the game. But Script. Area. Do I want to do this? I don't like this idea. I don't like this idea at all, chat. It'd be much easier to put someone that's got a walk animation here. Like this jabroni. Face up. Okay. And just for right now, this currently back in the final version. Possibly. I might change this because chat, I might make the whatchamacallit, I might go ahead and make the tournament, or try to make the tournament. Alright, so, and I'll put a warp here. That's not a warp tile. What? Oh, crap. Chat, which one of these is warp? I just had it. This one. Okay, and do we have any type of like debris? All right, I suppose we are got operations expanding tile sets here. Edit block. Copy the foreground, normal covered, paste normal covered, and copy, paste. And this should be a wall. Okay, there we go. There we go. If you manage to have NPC move based on coordination, all you possible traders from the outside aspect of the field, they get moved inside. You can move NPCs based off of set scripts. You could do that, but that also sounds like a lot of scripting. And you'd have to have a way of... Well, okay, so at most, the game can only handle 15 NPCs on a screen. I think it's 15. So you would run into that limitation, depending on how many of them you would want. I mean, I guess, technically, it wouldn't be the most impossible thing. You could have the NPCs already positioned there, and then a clear flag to clear it so the NPC shows up. It'd have different shops. That actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea to do. But I would have to think of the separate conditions on how that would work. Honestly, this area could act like that if I really wanted it to. To have NPCs show up and disappear. Because technically, if you already have 15, I think it's 15. I probably wouldn't put 15 NPCs because there's not enough things to have for the NPCs to do. But have the NPCs already like have a set flag. So that way they're not there. Clear said flag. Upon condition is met, the NPC would show up. But you wouldn't have customization for it. Well, I guess you could, but it'd be like each stall effectively would be the same exact thing it would always be. That would be dead set on having. So. Alright, let's put some sand and stuff around here. And also put more of these type of locations. And if we just copy this, and we can go like this. Bro just lost his house. Kinda. And obviously we can place like rocks because it is in the underground. If I made this game, I'd do something like this. There's an NPC spread across the world that wants to open a shop. Every talk to over the area, you can search them out and open shops there. Could be a cool idea. Maybe something for like the final release. I could do something like that. Be upgradable. Not a bad idea. I don't think it's out of the realm of, like, I don't think it's impossible. Alright. Chat, I don't know what it is with this in particular, like this tile set stuff, or this specific tile set, but it always hurts my brain to try to, like, do it. That makes sense. Why is that a wall? What? HMA sometimes, man. This won't work. I need this here. Not that one either. Alright. And it hurts my brain, chat. Okay, I think that's all. And bam. There's that. Oh, HMA, haha, a classic, yeah. I love random floor tiles just turning into walls. Also, chat, I promise I'm not ignoring you. It's just I need to... This one hurts. Hello, it is I, Joy Broom Games. Joy, hello, welcome. We're in an area that you can't get to yet. Also, that reminds me, chat, anyone seeing Joy's name pop up, anyone that is playing, definitely, you know, I'd love to see it. Also, chat, now that I got this, I can go like this. And this area is hidden anyways, so it doesn't even matter. But I like to have this on there. Okay, that connects all the cities. Sweden, good morning. Boy, are you in luck. Because that actually was in 1.21. And Necrozma is a Pokemon you can find. The Silent Sandbender, I will tell you, Necrozma will not be findable. Wait, chat, what if I do this? That looks stupid, never mind. I fixed my audio, nice. As a dungeon boss fight. Oh, there is a dungeon boss fight at some point. But it won't be Necrozma. It will be much, much worse. And I do mean much, much worse. Let's see, that needs to go this way. Chat, am I stupid? Don't answer that question. Because the answer is yes, I was. Missing no problem. The Dialga at the top of Temporal Tower is coming to Project Nova. Gens 1 through 3. Yeah, I specifically have Gens 1 through 3. I am really restricted in what I'm able to do just because of me doing it in a binary format and not doing Hubble, because I didn't know Hubble existed. Alright, so if we do this, I'm trying to make it as non-one side, like, I'm trying to make the designs like of these rocks unique. We can probably add this there. A bunch of sprout work. I want to make a bunch of shadow Pokemon. Shadow Pokemon are cool. Actually, not everybody needs a hole. I like the idea of using these tiles, but I don't really know why I would. Overwhelming at first, yeah. That is something also to keep in mind, is this is my first tag. Yeah, I'm using Hexmaniac. Hexmaniac Advance. HMA. Oh, I have a funny idea. This isn't a wall. Oh. One sec, chat. I know it went black there for a second. I needed to put a secret on this sign. I needed a secret up the sign. Says, alrighty guys, that's enough for the stream. Nope, we are still going. We've only gone 30 minutes. I need to finish this cave. Because I would like to add this in the current version. If possible. Poggies. Pog. I'm here for the next hour. Yeah, I want to... It might be a little... Like I said, it's been a while since I've done a long dev stream. But I want to finish this cave up. Chat, what are we thinking? This look a little more full? I feel like it looks a little more full. You know what I actually kind of want to do? Kind of want to do something like this. And taper it off here. I like it. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I still need to put some stuff here. And then it's going to be adding all the areas. What if I put, like, this here and... not that. Something like that. And we got this, like, kind of rock. Put you, like, right here. I think this looks pretty decent, right? They are recording my face on the side so I can get my live reaction to things. Things at the end of the Pewter Mine. Oh, your reaction to the end of the thing of Pewter Mine was great. Chat, make sure you read Brock's sign. Okay, I think this is probably good. Alright, and I want to go to Ember Spa. Ember Spa. And... chat, believe it or not, I'm just gonna steal this entire area, is what I'm gonna do. It's 257. 257, chat. Remember, 257. $257. Warp 1. And 47-1. Warp 3. 347. Chat, what did I say? 47-1? Yeah. 257. Yep. Fairies in the game. Not all games need that Pokemon. Need all the Pokemon personally. I don't mind games with limited gens. Yep. Trying to ROM base add stuff like Pokemon from later gens. I didn't want to do that specifically for this time. Specifically because of it being my first ROM hack. So. I think this is a remake of Red with its own story. Yeah, also, that also kills the noob. Also, the original idea of this was just to make it, the whole new story and all these extra maps and stuff were never originally part of the game. It was originally literally just going to be Kazo version of Fire Red. Alright. Now then, the fun of putting things everywhere. Oh boy. Alright, let's start with you. Create a new map. We're going to use 47. Like Mount Ember. Perfect. And we need... But yeah, originally, remember, it was just going to be Emerald Kazo, just fire red. Because I don't feel like... I don't feel like Rad Red does Kazo level difficulty justice, in my opinion. Game has come a long way. It actually has. If you go back to the original, it's wild. It's wild to see the difference. I've also just learned a lot more. Alright, chat. I need y'all's help. This will be a satanic level room. Let's just go and put some boulders here. See, chat, I feel like this is how you make a strength puzzle. Alright. Shadow Tag Mons. This is kind of overdone. I wouldn't say the Kazo concept is overdone, because most games don't truly do Kazo. Most games do a lighter version of Kazo where you get like all of the... They give you all the tools and stuff like that. True Kazo is... It's just brutally unfair. Like, for instance, Radical Red, in my mind, is a fair, hard ROM hack. But yeah, I ended up coming up with like story ideas, and obviously just kind of took off from there, and that's where we are now. Oh, chat, also, you guys were watching, if you watched Saren's stream, let me pull it up here. I need to do it. I need to do this at some point. Do I have middle monitor enabled? I sure do. Let me hide that. I know what you're thinking. That's a blob. Anyways, Crow's got a little new sprite that I've made. Isn't Kazo mainly about the precise technical knowledge? I would say it's not as much the precise technical knowledge. It's also meant to be... I mean, that is the majority of it, yes, but it's also supposed to be unfair. When you have stuff like Rad Red, those games really aren't unfair. They give you all the tools. You can beat them without the knowledge. The only game in my mind that I can think of that's truly Kazo level is Emerald Kazo and Crystal Kazo. Who is Crow? Crow does have a story purpose. I'm not going to say that. Obviously, he's the rival, though. Clearly, he's the one with the Charizard. Alright, chap. I need more rocks. Who is confident that they can beat tools? They're just rare. I mean, technically every game has to give the tools, but what I'm saying is, I feel like those tools are much easier to do in Kazo. Or, I'm sorry, in Rad Rad. And that's just an example. Like, for instance, you get ability patches, you get nature changes. Obviously, having physical special split makes the game instantly way easier in my mind as well. So yeah. Alright, strength puzzle time. Let us do this. Let's form a barrier. First things first. Alright. So chat, I have yet to do but like one strength puzzle in this entire game. So how do we make this strength puzzle incredibly difficult? Our true rivals, Gil? No. Alright. That makes it to where... Make it ice physics? I'm not gonna do that because it uses a temperate tile set. Alright, so let's see here. This. You can push this way, this way, this way, get out here. I think it needs more rocks, chat. That's what I think. I'm so bad at ice puzzles. I mean, rock puzzles. Strength puzzles. I need like a strength puzzle generator. Kazo is probably garbage green. Also, Kazo's got, like, it's not just the, like, game as hard as in Pokemon battles, the puzzles are also really bad in that. Strength puzzles like that. The strength puzzles are easy. Or evil, I can't read. Alright, chat, surely if I just throw a bunch of rocks around, it's solvable, right? This is how I'm gonna hard code strength puzzles from now on. Alright, chat, is this puzzle beatable? In any way or form? Depends on the end goal. End goal is gonna be here. I'm gonna put a Pokeball. No, we don't think it is. You guys don't think so? All right, let's analyze and see what we can do to make it beatable. So if you move this up, you can move this over this way. What if I put this like right here? Does that make it beatable? This makes it beatable. That's too easy though. Because then you just have to, oops. Then you just have to push it up here and then you can get behind this one and move this over too. And then just go boom and then bam. I'll see if it's beatable. Alright. Wait a minute. If you move this over here... You can't move that over there. You move this up here. Move this up here. Then you can move this way. Oh, wait. You can move this here. Then you can move this too. Then you're right here. So that makes it to where this isn't beatable. Let me save this here. Top left can't be solved. Well, I mean, like, we're just trying to get here. If I move this here... You know what I think this needs, actually? I think it needs more HM objects. What about this? And then we... What if I move this here? Does that change anything? If you move this up here, then you move this down, then you move this... No, it's not. Currently, that's like currently, any test will move boulder there, instantly locks you out from what I can see, yeah. Alright, chat. Let's think here. What about if I remove this? Does this change anything? If you move this over here... No, because you couldn't do that. What about this? Does this change anything? Because then you can move this over here. Move this here. Now, because this way is completely locked, you need to... What if I deleted... One second. Chat, ignore this boulder right here. Just ignore that. Can't be moved in any way to be out of the way. Okay, wait, what about this? What about this? What about if I did this? I'm just gonna put this in the corner for now. What about this? Chat. Because this can be moved. Then this can be moved up too. Then... Nope. Still not solvable, yeah. What about if I removed... What if I moved this up to, like, here? Does that make it solvable? In any way? I feel like this one's gonna have to be moved down here. Definitely. Aaron, hello, welcome. Hey, don't worry, because right now this isn't solvable. Alright, chat, what about now? Let's aim for the left side. That makes it all, it's kind of easy right now. Let's think here. How do we make it difficult? What about if I put this here? Is it still solvable? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Or does this make it unsolvable? Nothing is impossible. Then change the solution I came to. Yeah, I can kind of see. All you need to do is push this one up. What about this? Alright, chat, is it solvable? I feel like it is still solvable. Chat, do I make it really mean? You push the one in the middle? You mean this one? Seems good? Alright, what if I make it worse? Try to play it now? Alright, let's just see. I don't have a warp setup to get here. So we can move. I did a save, okay. So we move this over here. Move this up here. No, that doesn't work. We move this here, this, this, this. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with this difficulty level, though. For this. Make the goal to push the boulder down a hole. I could do that. I want to save some of those puzzles for later. I think this is probably good. I will make it slightly more tedious, though. We'll put some fog in here. That way it's like steam. And this item should not be a max potion. Do I dare put a choice item here? You know what? I'm gonna put a charge token, and then I'm gonna edit the script, I think. Do I want... We'll put 5 charge tokens. Alright. That's probably good. Oh, I can also make this kind of more of a debate. Something that's worth it. I'm not going in. Earthquake TM. I already have where the Earthquake TM is going to be. 5 charge tokens is worth it, okay? Those things, you run out quickly. Realize the game, especially those that boost stats. Yeah, I don't have... you can get, I think, all the held items, except the choice items. And I don't know if I should really do held items. Like, or put choice items in the game. Alright. Let me move... Well, now I kind of... Okay, that works. I'll move this here. And we'll put a sign here that says... Warehouse. 5 charge tokens. What makes you think you want 5 more? I'll let you know, Joy. Out of everyone I've watched playing, they're all almost out of charge tokens. You're the only one that's got 5. Charge tokens are a very nice commodity. I think Aaron's got 2. I think Saren's out. Def, I think, also might have 5. But he just, like, over-leveled everything. So... tokens. 5 tokens is a lot of tokens. Especially when you get to some of the larger dungeons. Like... not Victory Road. Viridian Force is small. What do those do? You need them for the Pocket PC to use it. You'll need it for the Pocket PC and the Pokeball. Which, by the way, chat, speaking of that, we'll go back here in just a second. Pewter City. In the gym, or not in the gym, in Pewter City, I actually made a point to go to the museum. There's a new character here. I'm trying not to, anyways, a new character here that will give it, so that way upstairs actually has a purpose. Alright. Oh, this could be like a cool, like, mart section. Create new map, 47. Don't go grab your level 50 Aerodactyl. Yeah, I fixed that. You should release those. Like Mount Ember. Okay. Alright. This is honestly kind of fun. Because this area, chat, you can't access this area until after the 5th gym badge. Mart. Face down. I need, not you. Perfect. Chat, I need someone to do me a favor. What does the Resident Evil 4 merchant have? What does the Resident Evil 4 merchant say? He says, like, what are you buying? What does he say? He says, like, come back again, right? Alright, you can buy charge tokens here. Charge token. What else would be good? What would be a black market item? Got some... Oh, that one's a good one. That one's a good one. Got some... Oh, so close. Alright. I can't put multiple multiple lines on, but this is as close we're getting to a trench coat guy. He said come back anytime. Okay. Thank you, Avi. Anytime. Alright, so we've got charge token. Khajiit has wares if you have the coin. Is that a Skyrim reference? I feel like that's a Skyrim thing. I feel like this will be more recognized. But I need some more items, not just charge tokens. That's Skyrim? Okay, I thought it would be Skyrim. Max Revives? I'm not selling any Max Revives. Max Revives are a crucial... there's like 4 in this entire game. Lepo Berries? I do want to sell Lepo Berries. I feel like Lepo Berries would be a cool idea. However, how much are Lepo Berries? 500? Yeah. Let me PP stall. The problem is... Oh, you know what I could sell? What is... I can sell big mushrooms. Charge tokens 5,000. Lumberries. No, lumberry. Well, I wouldn't want to sell lumberries. Lumberries make things too easy. Big mushroom. Poketail, are you here? Still, what's the max you can sell an item for? Is it 9,800? Because I know it's not like... I don't think it's any higher than 98. Called treasures. He's like, excuse me, Pokemon contest scarves. Oh, dude, that would actually be funny. Can I buy... Is that the amount of money that you can sell something or buy something for? I thought it caps out. You can? Sell the version of the Pocket PC that's infinite amount? No, I won't want to do that. As high as your wallet? I thought it changed that. Alright. If that's the case, Big Mushroom. Big Mushroom is going to be 15,000. 15,000 for a Big Mushroom. Actually, that's too cheap. 150,000 for a Big Mushroom. Alright, chat. Red shards. We'll put it at 100. Yeah, 10,000. Blue shards. 10,000. Cost 1 million. I wouldn't want to do that. Someone somehow would find a way to change that. Also, it would require me to re-script the entire thing. And I don't want to do that. I already have another script I need to do. Alright. So he'll sell the shards. Let's go with the shards here. Charge token. Blue shard. Red shard. Yellow shard. Green shard. Big mushrooms. What goes 99999? Yeah, but if I'm pretty sure it like rolls over if you try to do anything higher than that. Let me... Wait, I need 47.3 47.31. All right. Actually, do I have one for fuchsia? I have one for the gym, but that's gonna do that. 47.31. 47.31. Perfect. Sell rare candies? I can't do that because then it would change rare candies price for like everything. Oh wait, this isn't. That'll work. Oh. All right, let's just see here. All right. Chat, don't let me forget to fix this. Other characters sort of cost 90 in the base game. They're just normally buyable. They are that in the base game. I've lowered them like 10. Who is the person you love the most, enjoy the game? I don't want to say that. I mean, I've enjoyed everybody's unique playthroughs of it. Master Ball and sell fake Master Ball. That would be really funny. Alright, let's see here. 3,000. Yeah, it caps out. Like, you can't see the price. I could leave the big mushroom. He'll process is broken in my game. They should be the vanilla. I can check that real quick. Alright, so we've got our answer for that. Burn, heal. They are not the same. You know what, 250. Okay. So, big mushroom. Yeah, it like breaks the pros. I think 98's, okay, I didn't change the bind cap mouse file. I wish I could do that on this. Actually, I think there is a script that I can run, but last time I tried to run any of those scripts, it breaks it. So. Oh, chat, I should sell the X items. Actually, I'm not going to sell the X item. I probably, like, forgot to do something. Chat, what was the thing? Green scarf shard. 9,800. 9,800. All right. Scarf. $9,800. You know, chat, I could make these do something if I wanted to. Alright, oh, it'll be easier just to do this. Wait, chat, what if I put the mockbot in here? Blue, yellow, green, pink, okay, yellow, green, pink, okay. One sec, how much? It'll bug out the player? What if I make it unbuyable? Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. I can do the Mr. Ball, though. I need to go to the last one. If what I think works. Add one new one. Repoint. Mr. Ball. Pokeball. Alright, description. Oh, it's actually, I don't think would work. Because you can't copy the, I'm not able to copy the actual, like, catching part of it. And I assume they all... Never mind, chat. Actually, you know what? Oh. I think we're at the cap for items. Never mind. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. Mr. Ball. Mr. Oops. That should not have happened. One second, chat. Meridian. Okay. Alright, Nova DNA. Mr. Ball. Autumn. A useless a fake Master Ball. Price 9,800. Wario Ball, it's a Pokeball with Wario's spread across it. That would be funny as well. Chat, we've gotten so distracted. This is a copy of this. So it should be fine. There's already someone that buys that. Okay. Alright. Forgot I moved the warp already. Mr. Ball. Oh, actually, you know what's better than Mr. Ball? Monster Ball. That way, if someone's not reading... Actually, is Master Ball one word or two words? How do they have Master Ball spelled? It's two words. Matter Ball? I want someone to be tricked by buying, like, to buy this. We'll leave it as it is. Please sell. I'm gonna just put that there. The Gill Ball, Master Ball, then the M doesn't make sense, yeah. I think we'll be good. Surely someone will get tricked by this. Surely. Alright, so that's those. We have a lot of doors still to get through. Maybe just make it solid. Okay. Alright. We'll make it slightly off colored. I can do that. Repoint. Edit. This purple is a slightly lighter purple. Only because this will take like 2 seconds. Waster Ball? Chat, if I was skilled enough to do a gotcha machine, I would just have all these ideas in there. Gill Ball for the win. Alright, so, we'll put an NPC, not this. Chat, I'm getting hungry. For right now, we're gonna put you here. Entry beyond. Eating is important, yeah. I want to try... One of these, I feel like... This one... could be the move tutor people. Yes, like Fuchsia City. Actually, you know what I want to do? Edit map header, primary block set. Alright, chat. Let me cook real quick. I know what you're thinking. I'm a madman. And you would be correct. But this madman has an idea. There would be a lot on the back end there. Is there... I'm going to be a nerd and play Magic at a local. Enjoy Magic. The monster roll, the best ball with the ultimate performance. It'll catch any wild. I could do that, but it would be somewhat deceiving, and I'm afraid people will try to break something because it won't show up in the Pokeball slot. That's the only reason why. Chat, every time I try to find a dark tile area, I instantly need a light tile. Scamperonis. Alright. Wait, what if I put this right here? Oh, I need an entrance mat. This is the most scuffed looking house ever. Explores out, it explores strat since the game is quick distributing of fake items. There's one with a question mark at the end. One sec. That might be too long to fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's too long to fit. Because you can only have, I think it's 15 characters per line. 3, 4. And only 3 lines. I'll have to count it later. Maybe. Alright. Alright, chat. What furniture do we put in here? A weird table. Why is this table so weird? Plants. Rug. What about this table? What's this table? Oh, this table is much better than this one. Alright, so we got us a table there. Let's put some more plants in here to make it a little cozy, you know? We couldn't do anything there. Maybe I should be using this tile set. TV and a console. I actually don't know where that Sprite even is. It's in this Sprite set. Computer. Chat, am I blind? Probably. The TV's here. Yeah, but the TV would be kind of weird. Or would it? One sec. I guess that doesn't look too terrible. Like, you can't see the top of the roof. And of course, chat, you gotta have... Actually, you can see the wall on that one. You can kind of see the wall on this one, though. TV. Chat, where's the console? The gaming console. It's like here, right? And a fridge. Can't use fridge. Fridge's too obvious. It's where you left it. Oh. Super bright TV. And you know what? Hold up, Chad. Who's to say we can't have this in here? Not I. And it even comes with a fake wall. A fake wall, even. This looks so stupid, but I love it. Let me see what this is. Computer, okay. So I was talking to the RAM shortage? Apparently so. Alright, chat. Now we just need to add the move relearners. I actually need to pull a sheet up for these. Maybe we just have them like strewn about. Is there anything else in here that we can add? Not that I can think of. At least. I guess we can do something like this. Oh, of course, packages. Chat, what kind of maniac wouldn't have packages lying around? The kitchen sink. I could if the wall wasn't there. I mean, I could technically just remove these and have the walls themselves, but I find it funnier like this. And no one's gonna be able to notice a thing, because I'm gonna put a package like right here. Perfect. Alright, chat. I'm starving. By a lot. Like, really starving. So, what we'll do is, tomorrow, another dev stream. So like I said, the rental randomizer is going, it still is happening, but I don't want to do it like every week, every day until like RE comes out. I want to take breaks from it so I don't lose my mind. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat. We'll be back tomorrow with more of this to try to finish up this area, because I do want to try to put this out sooner rather than later, just to add more content to the version that's already out. And yeah, I'm gonna have to add the tutor people just kind of floating about here. I'll probably make them all like scientists, just for ease, just as a reminder. And yeah, I'll have to like go in here and mess with these scripts, because I don't remember exactly what it is I need to remove. I think it's just this, honestly. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is just this. And we don't need to set this flag. And we don't need this message box either, actually. I don't know what this normal message thing is, but I'm pretty sure this is fine. So, alright. We got a lot to clean up, though, because there's a lot of move tutors. I need, how many move tutors is there? One of all these, except some, like the Fang moves and stuff like that, and some of the moves you can't get yet, but yeah. So, I'm gonna go eat. Chat, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, tomorrow we'll be back with HMA stuff. We'll get the rest of this area taken care of, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.